Also tonight, more chaos in the streets of Haiti. The same day, the former president, Jovenel Moïse, was laid to rest, and there are fears among his supporters that his killers are still out there. You'll remember Moïse was killed in the middle of the night by a group of gunmen. Some of them had ties to the U.S. His wife also seriously injured. She witnessed that massacre, and it ignited a wave of protests and unrest in the nation that boiled over on the streets today. Journalist James Pierre is live for us in Haiti tonight. James, I know you were there when the gunshots rang out. The U.S. contingency, American delegation also had to leave Haiti early. What did you experience there today at that funeral?
Well, tension, it was very terrifying. Imagine that you are assisting a funeral. Everything was going as planned, really calm, and certainly things turned violent. Gunshots from everywhere, participants throwing rocks at police officers, and police officers responding with bullets and tear gas from everywhere. Even the U.S. representatives, they had to run for their safety. They had security, but they had to go earlier before the end of the funeral, just for safety in the different streets of Cap Haitien where we are reporting tonight, blocked, barricades, tires on fire. People are protesting here, even though there was a good funeral inside, but they were protesting on the streets, sending a clear message, not only to the chief of police, but also to other ministers to let them know that they want a fair investigation. We had to run for safety, for our lives. We left our car behind, took on a motorcycle just for safety. It was a very, very difficult and terrible situation here on the ground in Cap Haitien.
Yeah, James, we're watching that video of you on the moped running really for your life as that gunfire was happening. Do we have any idea who the shooters were?
No, what happened in Cap Haitien, you have different groups protesting. On one side, you have people in favor of President Jovenel Moïse. They want a fair investigation. They're wearing their shirts with the photo of President Jovenel Moïse saying, "We want investigation." You have another group saying to the government, "We don't want upcoming election right now. We want you to concentrate on the investigation." And another group obviously protesting in the streets just because they need basics. They want the government to hear their voice. And that's what we are hearing here in Cap Haitien, the second largest city of Haiti. And we know that here in Cap Haitien, it's a very beautiful city, very quiet. But today it wasn't that quiet, while the nation pay final tribute to President Jovenel Moïse.
A beautiful nation, but every corner, as we see in that video, on fire tonight. I know that the former First Lady, Martine Moïse, also spoke out for the first time publicly today at her husband's funeral, spoke for 15 minutes. What did she say?
Martine Moïse broke in front of the cascade today, very emotional, and she's still dealing with pain, whether physically, emotionally, that I've been told. I went to her hotel today, and close family members are telling me the same thing. But when we pay attention, close attention to the message that former First Lady Martine Moïse said today, many think that, will she run for president of Haiti? Martine Moïse says, the fight is not over. We may lose a president, but the fight is not over. We still want to carry on the legacy of President Jovenel Moïse. And another thing that First Lady Martine Moïse mentioned that is very disturbing. She said, the enemies are here. The killers are still there. They are hearing us. They are watching us right now. Very, very, very huge allegation made by Martine Moïse. And we keep on watching what will happen next in the next few days here in Haiti.
Well, in her arm in a sling, she's got a bulletproof vest. It was very brave of her to come out. Would she have the support of the Haitian people? As she said today, she is blaming the country's oligarchs for her husband's assassination.
Which is the reason why the First Lady has security from foreign officers. If you look around her, she doesn't have a single agent from the National Police Guards. It's all foreign. It's still sending a clear message, wearing bulletproof vest as well, sending a clear message that I don't trust you that much, because if you were there for my husband wouldn't be buried today. And remember that before the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse, he made several calls to high-ranking police officers saying, La vie en danger, vin sauver, which means my life is in great danger, please come and save me. No response before he received at least 12 shots and died tortured before being murdered.
Well, the investigation continues. I know many there fear that his funeral today would bring that to a halt, but you continue to report for us from the ground in Haiti, James Pierre. And as it stands, 26 suspects have been arrested, including some with ties to the U.S. in the assassination of this president. James, as always, thank you.